And we're back.
We are back.
We're back in the fat pad.
On time this week.
Oh,
which is good.
Tell me more.
It's Monday, our normal night,
Ooh.
which is nice. Yeah, we've both just been super busy.
Yeah,
but
swamped.
Things are kind of back to normal for a bit.
Yeah,
for me at least.
Kinda.
I know you got family coming into town, so you're going to be pretty busy.
Going to be real busy, but we'll get to that later. Let's talk about what we've done the last couple of days.
Yeah, well,
Scott?
First, I'm Scott.
And I'm Chuck.
And this is Two Guys, One Scale. Alrighty. So I actually was going to go get into that during this part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think we need to start it off with weight updates.
Weight update. That's the worst part of the whole thing.
No. Well, it's because we both fucking suck lately. That's why.
273. Get it out of the way.
273. And
I'm just hovering right now, dude. Hovering.
So, like I said, I saw the 230s. I was up to 245 last week. 242 today. It was like 241.3, and then it just kept slowly going up. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
And Are you drinking water as you weigh?
And then it was like, it went to 242 exactly. So, okay. You know what? I mean, it sucks that I was in the 230s, but it's awesome. Still great.
I'm sorry. It was awesome that you were in the 230s. Okay. Because you were in the 320s last year.
Yeah. But I mean, even to being in the 240s right now, like kind of what I was saying last week, like, I'm fairly happy where I'm at overall. I want to keep going, but
yeah,
I think that's part of the reason I've been so lax as of late. I just ate a fucking donut.
Right in
you
front
watched
of me.
me. Yeah.
I actually tried not to. I was just like, ooh, that looks disgusting. Keep it away.
It was delish.
Yeah, he offered Steffi a bite twice, and I didn't get one offer.
Well, sorry. I didn't. You're carnivore, dude.
Fuck you.
Carnivore. Do you want to buy it?
No. You ate it all.
Puke it up. I have to puke it up for you.
I gave you I gave you a tip of my beefsteak, and you don't even.
We did have some beef. Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. That was rude of me.
No, it wasn't. It was very good, friend. you kept me checked by not even offering it to me. I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah. So, weight. It is what it is at this point. We've been hovering around the same.
Yeah, I think
I've been in the 240s for over a month. You've been in the 270s for over a month.
It's about to just take off again. I really think
Charles is getting that Charles confidence back.
With what we did the last 2 days and swimming again today, it was awesome. I mean,
yeah, we can just go into that. So, last week we talked about how we need to get back on track. My diet has gotten a lot better. Steffi's birthday dinner was delicious, but I'm sure it was a ton of calories. I had Chilean sea bass for the first time. It was delicious.
I'm going to cook it for you guys one night. I cook I cook a mean Chilean sea bass, bub.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed it. But the thing is like, I was telling the waiter, I'm like, this is the first time I ever had it. He's like, we've ruined every other Chilean sea bass for you. So
erroneous on all accounts.
The chef has won like Michelin stars. How many do you have?
Huh?
How many Michelin stars do you have?
I mean, I make the greatest chili in the world.
That chili is fucking great.
I mean, I don't care about Michelin star. I know my chili is the greatest in the world.
I mean, no, I'll try it. I absolutely loved it because before I dated Steffi or married Steffi, I was not a big seafood person. I like shrimp, and that was about it. And now I like cod. We're having fish tacos tonight.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you, man, because fish is great for omega and fatty.
And like it's low calorie.
Yep, and it's great protein,
which is huge.
Good fat, great protein.
My diet has been getting better. I did have emos over the weekend because that's all I ate the whole day. It was fucking awesome. Just a medium sausage, no Provel bites as much as I wanted them.
Think you didn't have emos?
Yeah, and you are doing carnivore, but it seems a little sloppy carnivore.
Yeah, it got sloppy today. Like I had 2 monsters. That's all I'd had today. And it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I started shaking. My eyes were getting blurry. Like I could tell I was hungry. And
I don't eat till like 2 every day.
Yeah, but I was just, because I hadn't even had water. I had 2 monsters. Like I was just jacked up on caffeine, and I was going to walk over and be good and go to Subway.
Mm-hmm.
And I smelled that Indian restaurant, and I went over there and had some butter chicken.
Naan?
Oh, garlic naan.
Naan is so good.
And rice.
Yeah, it's very carnivore.
And a veggie samosa. Let me go all the way there.
Those are so good.
So, but I knew we were going to swim today too.
Was it a buffet?
I turned the buffet down. Are you proud of me?
That's a good thing.
Are you proud of me?
That's
he goes,
very good thing.
"Do you want the buffet today?" I was like, "You guys have buffets?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, I went over and I looked at it and I was like, they had chicken tikka marsala on it and everything. I was just like, "No, I'm going to order." Would have saved a lot of money if I would have just taken the $10 buffet, but I didn't, because I would have just tried all of it that was on the buffet because it all looked good.
Was it good?
Oh, it's really good there. It's real good. It's hard to find a good Indian restaurant in St. Louis. It really is.
Yeah.
We've tried like 10 because my wife loves goat curry and we can't find a good one. So we haven't tried their goat curry yet. So
what's goat curry?
It's goat meat with bone inside of like it's a darker curry. It's not like your red, like aromatic, like tomato based curry. It's more of a brown broth based curry. Kind of. It's different. It's kind of.
I'm not a huge fan of curry.
I wasn't until about 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like it's good. Like, and like I like tandoori chicken and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like
it's completely different.
I know it's completely different.
And getting tandoori chicken the right way, which when you come to Evansville, we will get it done the right way.
Why do you think Evansville is like this capital, this mecca of restaurants? Dude?
No, there's just a couple of really good, like Indian food. I've had Indian food all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had chicken tandoori as good as I've had it at Taj Mahal in Evansville. It's that good. Like,
it's just like when we go, you talk this huge game, and I'm gonna like my.
No, you're gonna be salve as soon as you see it. You're gonna be salivating. You're gonna be like, and then you're gonna taste it. You're gonna be like, because a lot of places you go to, like chicken tandoori, is like dry because it is a dry rub, and they just don't cook it the right way and keep it moist. I like using that word because it grosses a lot of people out. Yeah. But it's so good. Like that and the wasabi in Evansville, I'm so excited for you to try. You have no idea.
I'm very excited. I'm just confused as I didn't know that Evansville was like the next up and coming food spot.
It's
the cobbler buffets, the wasabi.
That's Owensboro, but that's close.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the tri-state area.
Yeah, the tri-state area. Well, no, I mean either way, I'm excited to try all this food. But we're gonna be fat fucks when we go there.
Oh, absolutely.
And speaking of that, there's a box of Grippos behind you that you keep forgetting here.
Don't forget them.
I was going to say, I'm glad I didn't realize they were still here because I would have been crushing them over the weekend.
I'll put them on your countertop this week so they don't go bad.
Nah, you can just take them home.
We still have our box because the kids and the wife are eating them. I'm not even eating them.
I don't believe that.
I saw them down there yesterday and I was like, nope. I was really proud of myself.
I might have some with my fish tacos later.
Crunch them up, put them on top for a little.
That would be pretty good. Be pretty good. But so we've been trying to get back on track. Obviously, we are hungry right now, as you can tell.
Yeah. Always.
But I've been better. I have been better. I've just been eating a lot more. And I've been snacking again, which is not good.
Yeah, that cold weather, you're inside more and you snack. I understand.
Yeah, I don't know, but we have been hitting it hard the last couple of days. We met up yesterday, took our new bikes out together. The first time that we took them out together, besides the one where we went like a quarter mile because your shifter wasn't working right and fell over. But it happens to everybody, man. It's happened to me a couple times.
Okay, I got lucky. I didn't fall yesterday.
Really?
When we were riding. Remember when you put your hand out to stop me? Like I unclipped as I was going down. I don't even know how I did that.
Yeah. That because I was like, unclip now, and you're like, whoa, and I like was like, but it was our first like real ride together. We did 26 point something miles,
26.17.
Yeah,
in an hour and 49 minutes.
It ain't bad.
And we did our best 15 miles, man.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. It was all downhill the first 15 miles and all uphill the way back. Gradual, but what was the elevation gain?
What was it? Let me look here.
I think it was like 230 something.
296.
Okay, so about 300. It's not bad.
No, not bad at all. Like, see it right there.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was downhill the first 5 miles, and then we were flat because if you see it right there, it was pretty flat.
Yeah.
So I mean, But we put 15 miles in like 58 minutes, and that was with traffic because there was like 5 stops
Yeah, we
on
did
the
have
way
to. We
there.
did stop a couple times. I had to pee, and then we stopped at Horseshoe Lake in Collinsville
Took
area.
picture,
Yeah,
little fan photo.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. But then we misjudged time, and we're riding in the complete darkness the last like 2 miles, which was sketchy because I had my sunglasses on. I had to take my glasses off, and I was essentially just riding blind.
And as soon as it got dark, of course, like we look back and there's a deer crossing right where we're
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
We did
and we
not
almost
see
ran
it.
into like people.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
they
we
didn't
we
have
turned
lights
our
on.
phone lights on, which helped a little. But
Yeah, but I mean, when you're walking, you're supposed to have armbands on with lights on when it's dark out. Like,
yeah, well, they were all done like college kids.
oh yeah,
College kids.
yeah. These couples walking and finding spots on the side of the.
Yeah, there we saw a couple of them.
Yeah, we did.
They're out like going to have some fun in the woods. I guess I don't know.
I guess.
Not an activity I did when I was living up there in college.
No.
No, on the
You missed out.
on the trail.
You missed out, Buff. I
Mm.
didn't even live here, so
Nah.
I don't.
I don't want to do that. But so did that yesterday. It was a good workout. It was a real good workout. It was fun. Love the new bikes.
Yeah.
Love them.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Was I right?
What?
The bikes do make you a lot faster.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it makes as big a difference, but it definitely we were faster. That's
And
for sure.
27 miles in, or 26, and we were still kicking it at the end, like just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Like we still had gas in the tank.
But the thing is, I pushed myself way harder than I did last time we did 30 miles on our old bikes.
Yep. We
so
did.
like I was trying to keep my pace up, you know?
Yeah, and we had a lot less stops this time too than that time because it seemed like every time you get up to speed, you're slowing down, up to speed, slowing down. Like we could actually do kind of a race pace for long distances, especially on the back end.
Yeah.
I think the next time I'd like to do the Marine one just because there's no stops.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down with that.
I mean, I think it'd be badass.
I want to do the Chain of Rocks bridge.
Oh yeah,
go from there to downtown and back. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, because it's there's no stops on that either, is there?
No, it's just like right across the bridge, and then you go straight down the river all the way to downtown.
Let's do it.
I mean, it goes through some pretty sketch areas, but it's right on the river.
Okay.
So like it'll be fine. Might see some people living in tents, but we saw one yesterday. A couple of people living in tents.
We did.
Absolute collection of shopping carts. And when I was driving home, going down 270, I was like, man, people live under this overpass. That's wild.
Didn't even think of it
Sad.
before. Yeah.
Sad. But so yeah, we did that yesterday. A lot of fun. And then today we went swimming. And boy, have we not trained for swimming in a long time.
I mean, talk about impressed where we were. We're 3-4 months ago with our swimming.
Yeah.
Very humbling experience today. Taking 2 months off.
Yeah,
Very humbling. I struggled doing 400. I don't even think I did 400 straight, and my arms are killing me. My chest is killing me.
Yeah, I felt good, but I feel like physically tired now. Like that's where I didn't feel like that before.
No,
but it felt good to get back in the pool. It really did.
It felt real good.
Met a dude named Brock who's done like 5 Ironmans or something, which is a super cool dude. Told us to look into Zwift for training on bikes in the off season, but that's something I was looking at anyways. But but it looks cool. I mean, I have a spin bike, which I'm just going to continue to use for now. But
yeah.
But yeah, we swam, I don't know, like 1,300 meters. I did, and you swam a little bit more than me because you got there before I did. But
yeah,
it was good.
It was tough.
Felt good to get back after it. It did, and I have a feeling I'm gonna sleep real well because I was surprisingly sore today after that ride yesterday.
Oh yeah, my leg. I mean, I know your back was hurting a lot more during the ride than mine was. That's kind of weird because it's usually mine and that starts hurting. But my back was tight today.
Yeah, but it was yeah, it's been good. Now we just need to get our diet in check.
Yeah,
because you know, like I said, I just ate a beef stick and a donut. Donut was only 250 calories, though.
It's more than the beef steak.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And a lot less nutritious.
But just as delicious.
Oh, was
that
it?
beef stick was delicious from Costco. It was great.
Finding new little snacks to have on this carnivore diet.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I don't want to snack and I keep doing it. That's my downfall right now is snacking. I'm like, I'll have just a few Grippos.
But like later. There's some days where I'll just eat 2 of those and just power through the day until I get home. you know.
Yeah, I do miss the days like earlier this year, which I don't think was safe, but like 3-4 months ago, I was eating like once a day, and I need to stop doing that. And it's not healthy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not
That's how
healthy
my
at all.
dad became diabetic. Like,
Yeah, I don't need to do that because I was on the verge of there anyways when I was 300 something pounds.
we ain't no more.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm at like 89 pounds down for the like total, but like we talked about it before. Like there was a time where I was drunk and got on the scale and I was like 340 something. So like I'm down over 100 pounds and that feels awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome, dude.
And you're down close.
Close. No cigar. No.
355 your highest?
I think so.
So you're getting there.
I mean, I was 52 waist.
52,
waist. I mean, this belt, when I got my fattest, wouldn't fit me, and I'm on the last notch on that being too small for me now.
That's awesome. Yeah, I had to buy a new belt like a few months ago, and I
Yeah.
keep having to move it in.
Yep. Yeah,
because it's like one of those like groove belts or whatever it's called, where it's like you don't need holes in it.
Okay.
Which is I like it a lot. It was the most expensive belt I've ever bought.
But it's worth it.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really like it. But
so, tell me about your loose skin.
Yeah, we were talking about it before. We're both getting loose skin, which sucks.
Yes.
Because not only are we losing weight, we're also building muscle underneath. And like, to be honest with you, dude, I've been like moisturizing a lot because it's starting to. It's where I see it the most is like on my legs.
Yeah.
And like on my sides as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I expected, but like, we look like guys that have lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's on my stomach, and I still have a big stomach right now, and it really worries me whenever I do lose all my stomach. Like, I have to start taking advantage of that red light at Planet Fitness more.
Yeah. I was looking at just buying one, but it just moisturize, dude. They sell like stuff for pregnant women after they like. I think I'm gonna start using that because like, yeah, like it's loose. Like because I take a picture the first of every month.
Mm-hmm.
Shirtless in the mirror. Haven't shared those with anybody.
Yeah, I know. You started doing what I was doing. Okay.
No,
I stopped doing it.
It's been since January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been every month. And here up looks like I've lost a ton of weight, and then it's just like a mess below. But you know what? I don't fucking care. I really don't. Like it's a trophy of what I've done. And if I get down to fucking 200 pounds, maybe I'll look at getting like skin removal or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, we'll get a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, because if we get down to like 200 pounds, we'll look like kites blowing around out there with all the loose skin. We'll look like those squirrels, those flying squirrels.
We'll be wearing 2 layers in the summertime, one spandex layer to keep our skin.
That is one thing I've noticed because like we started this journey when it was cold. I get cold so easy now, and I have never, ever been a person who gets cold, dude. Ever.
I'm wearing a hoodie today. Like, and it was a decent day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was a decent day, and I was like, hoodie day.
Like I'm wearing like this to bed, like a hoodie and like joggers to bed, because like we haven't turned on heat yet because I refuse to, because it's still getting up to like 75 during the day.
Yeah.
So, but like Steffi was like, your hands are freezing. I'm like, I don't know what's happening to me. I've always been the person like, oh, it's 40 degrees outside. I'll wear a t-shirt.
Shorts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
not anymore. We're normal. We're not polar bears.
Yeah. Steffi was talking to her coworker that lost a lot of weight. She said she was cold all the time afterwards. But you know what? If that's the downfall, I'm totally okay with that.
Because guess what? When you're cold, you burn more weight than when you're hot because your body's working to get hot, and then it's burning to try to keep you from sweating. So,
and when you're cold, you can always put more clothes on or bundle up. And when you're hot, the best you can do is get naked. And then it's just still hot.
Tell me more.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like I would much rather be cold than hot.
Oh, yeah.
Still, even though I've been getting colder. Because, like we're at my favorite, like, time of year season. Because it's, like, hoodies, jeans, jackets.
Yep.
It was my favorite before and still. Because you can layer and you don't look as fat.
Yep.
And it's just the most comfortable clothes.
Yeah, it is too, because it's when you can like get a style too. Because in the summertime, you're just trying to keep from sweating when you're fat, and in the wintertime, you can like look like really nice because you can layer up. You know?
And like I remember every single summer, I would like have to adjust to wearing like shorts and a t-shirt again. I'm like, God, I got so fucking fat. I used to be able to hide it because no one could tell I was fat with my hoodie and jackets on, But
That's awesome.
but yeah, I mean, so I have no nice clothes that fit me anymore, which
Yep.
sucks. I bought like one shirt, but the sleeves look ridiculous on me, like, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to get more, but like it's pointless. I'm gonna
What
keep going.
have you tried on that shirt that I gave you from
It's
Texas?
huge.
You remember that shirt and
It
how
barely fit me.
it barely fit me, and I was
Yeah,
like, no, you can wear it. And like,
it barely fit me. Barely, and it is humongous on me now. I wore it the other day to a meeting, and so he was like, "Oh, I've never seen that shirt before." I'm like, "Yeah, because it was too small for a long time, and now it's way too big." Like I had to like tuck it around my body, like in the back, so it was all like bunched up in the back, so it didn't look ridiculous. Because like everything looks huge on me, everything.
that's awesome.
But
That
it's
is
just
awesome.
because it is still weird. Because when I go shopping and stuff, I always default to picking up a 2XL or an XL. Still,
It's funny because I just think back to Texas, and we went to that, was it Terry Black's?
yeah, Terry Black's barbecue.
And we were just sloppy fat dudes that just ate a gratuitous amounts of barbecue. And we went back and passed out with our meat sweats.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now look at where we're at, dude. Like I'm
The
super
thing is,
pumped. I'm super
we would
pumped.
probably still do the same thing.
We would, but I don't think we would pass out like we are.
I don't know what's
Oh,
going on there.
is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Check.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, when we worked together, we had a work trip to like an all manager meeting in Texas. We went to Terry Black's like right after we landed,
Yeah.
ate like $150 worth of food, and then just went to sleep
Oh yeah.
at like 6 p.m. and slept till like 11, and then went and got fucking smashed, which was
With
fun.
all the other managers.
Yeah, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean,
It was so I had never seen that side of you before then, because I was like, Charles was like, let's do a liquid cocaine shot. Let's do this shot. I'm like, bro, what is happening? Like, this is college Scott coming out here. Because like I don't drink like that anymore. I just try to get to a certain level of drunk and stay there the whole night. And you're like, nope.
Well, we had to catch up. It was 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
Bob.
yeah. The people were hammered there.
And the next night was even worse.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Yeah,
Charles disappeared and then came back with a bunch of In-N-Out too, which was awesome.
Hey, In-N-Out was so good, dude. It was.
I think it's overrated, but I do love it.
The one in Texas, like if that's how it was in California before it became just, what it is, because it was brand new, and I think they were trying to keep it at that level because it was brand new. And I went with all the guys from East Central, because that I was supposed to talk to that VP. It was a lot of fun, awesome guy, and it was really good. I was just like, wow, this is 10 times.
Was that your first time having it?
No, I had it at the all managers meeting in LA in 18 or something, and we went twice because Stoner wanted it twice, so we went once with.
Yeah, I mean it's really good, but I think like Five Guys is just as good
if you get the right burger.
Yeah, and there's a lot of local places that I think are better.
Yeah.
Like Max Local Eats and
Stony River here is better. Like, I gotta take you there, bub.
I mean, I've been. It's been a long time though.
That brunch menu looked good.
We need to stop being fat.
No,
we gotta stop being fat, dude.
No,
we gotta stop being fat because, like I said, we talked about it like a few weeks ago. Like, it's my favorite time of year for food, beer, everything. So like, it's hard for me to keep on track.
Oh, it's like because
Thanksgiving's a whole other animal that we're gonna have to talk about.
My wife's sister's coming in, and like,
oh yeah, you're like, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. I'm like, dude, you are gonna be.
I'm smoking a brisket. I have to make chili because she wants her to try my chili. Like,
yeah,
and I'm okay. That's not carnivore diet, but it's close enough.
Yeah,
it's close enough.
I mean, brisket is carnivore.
Yeah, but
I love putting white Alabama sauce on it and putting it in a wrap.
I don't need any sauce in my brisket.
Yeah, I normally don't. I prefer, but like when I make a wrap out of it, because whenever I make a brisket, oh man, I want brisket right now so bad.
I had it the other day.
We gotta
fire and smoke.
Yeah, we gotta. All right. So, anyways, yeah, loose skin is a thing.
It is.
I'm gonna continue moisturizing. I have I've been moisturizing my face. I have a nighttime routine and a morning routine every day. I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, I really like it. My face looks young and full of life.
No,
again,
it doesn't,
dude.
because
Yeah.
you got to shave that beard for it to.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening.
Oh, it is.
When is the weigh-in? December 20th? We
Yeah.
got like 2 months exactly.
I know. It's going down.
Well, it goes off of our live weigh-ins, so we need to do another one of those. Not today, but we'll do one. We'll do one next week because it'll be
the week after, because it'll be the 1st. It'll be the 4th, but it's okay.
Yeah, next week. Yeah, it'll be the 28th next week. God, this month is flying by.
Yes, it is.
But anyway, speaking of like the end of the month and Halloween, the Go St. Louis Halloween race is over the weekend.
How was it?
Well, we talked about it last week that we were going to do the 10K. That didn't happen.
No.
It didn't happen. Me, Steffi, and my dog Boba did go do the 1 mile fun run with our dog Boba.
Okay.
It was very fun. There was a lot of people dressed up.
Tell me more.
We got complimented on our Fallout costumes quite a bit.
Nice.
The course was very nice. The weather was amazing. The beers were good. They had a bunch of beers left over there. You want some more beers? And I was like, sure. So
don't threaten me with a good
got
time.
some good Schlafly beer. So yes, thank you, Go St. Louis. They're our first sponsor. It was a great time. Definitely going to be doing it again next year, and you got to come next time with kids.
Oh yeah,
dress them
definitely.
Up, do the 1 mile.
Well, so the unfortunate thing is that this birthday party got rescheduled 3 times.
Yeah,
because they wanted to make sure that Mimi and the kids could come.
Yep,
and it's on a farm, so they get to ride horses and everything. We did not get home until close to 8, I think.
Yeah, and like we both had really long days Saturday, and the 10K was at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
and like I don't think with how fucking lax we've been, we were not ready for a 10K. No. We weren't, unless we wanted to take 2.5 hours walking the whole thing, which I would have done.
Yeah,
but like
it wouldn't have been fun. It may have turned us off to running events, but we will be doing the Eckert's wine run.
Yeah, when
in
is
2
that?
weeks. It's in 2 weeks.
What date is that? The 2nd or the 9th?
The 3rd, I think.
Oh boy, I got a wedding on the 2nd.
Oh, I know.
Well, you might be doing that one without me.
It's all right.
Yeah,
I'll do the videos. I'll do the videos for this one.
Yeah, you might be doing that one without me.
Okay.
And I do have the Winterfest 5K coming up as well.
Yep. And we have a hot chocolate run.
Yeah, when is that? This is in December, right?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, the Winterfest 5K is December 9th, I think. I don't know, I'll have to look. But we still got stuff coming up. And I did find one that looks like in February. It's like a 1 mile fun run in February. It's called the shit run or something. It's like shivering in something run.
It's too fucking cold to be running in February. You're on, yes.
Yeah, that's why I think it'd be fun. Bundle up, dude. We did running from Yeti in February, and it was 70 degrees. Because it blizzarded. It got canceled. Then the next day when I did it, it was like 70 degrees when I did it. I was sweating my ass off.
That's awesome.
It's a good old Midwest for you, because like you wear a hoodie in the morning and then you're sweating your ass off in the middle of the day.
That's what happened today.
It is what happened today. But yeah, we got some stuff coming up. And then speaking of things coming up,
let's do
this. Charles has been all about tri-season.
Let me see these.
And there's so many, and we want to keep things more local because we can't be traveling all over the fucking world. The 2 that we are for sure doing.
We're starting things off hot.
Lake Havasu,
Arizona.
Yeah. That's in March.
Get ready for us.
That's in March?
Yes.
One of these is in April. And then we are doing the St. Peter's Rookies and Rockstars, and we're going to do the short course to see how much better we got. But other than that, I think we're going for Olympic.
Every one of them.
I think so.
I know so.
Well, we can't be lax again.
No.
So we have a list of, I think, 12 or 13 that I'll have Charles read off. Oh, we'll switch it up then.
Yeah.
All right. So first one that I've got, and we're going to be putting these in my Vault Tech lunchbox from Fallout 3's Collector's Edition.
That's awesome.
That's actually in the game too. It's not the same on both sides, but I got that when Fallout 3 came out.
Nice.
One of my favorite games of all time.
All right, I'll read it off and throw it in here.
Yeah, we're going to be putting them in there, and then we're going to shake it up. We're going to pull them out, and we're going to pull out 3. 3. We're going to pull out.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
3.
Did you say 4?
We're going to pull out 3.
5?
And then we'll map all this out, and maybe we'll revisit the Vault Tech, Vault. All right, so the first one I have is the Lake Lou Yeager Triathlon. That is in Litchfield, Illinois.
And then I have Lake Springfield, which is in Springfield, Illinois.
Yep. So local-ish.
Yeah.
Local-ish. I have the Tour de Kirkwood, which I think would be a fun one. As we're very close to here.
Yes. And then 370 Lakeside, which is in St. Peters.
St. Peters, yep.
Close.
Yep. Newtown Triathlon in St. Charles. Close.
Ciderman. Close.
It's in Millstadt. That's like right across the river.
I know.
And then the Creve Coeur Triathlon, which is like the St. Louis Triathlon, which I think is one that I really want to pull.
Yeah, it is. It's one I want you to pull or me to pull too.
Yeah.
And then I really want to pull this one because this is the only one that's close for me. Yep. I want to try in Edwardsville.
Yeah, it's in Edwardsville. I think that'd be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I think that one is a pool swim, just so you know.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll do a pool swim.
The Shawnee Tri, which is like the Shawnee National Forest area, right?
It's a beautiful.
Illinois. It's like an hour and a half from here.
Yeah. Southern Missouri.
Southern Missouri?
I think it's in Missouri.
Shawnee National Forest is in Illinois.
It's in Shawnee, Missouri, I thought. I don't know.
Is this Shawnee, Kansas?
I don't know. We'll check it out. All right. Well, put it in the thing.
I don't think I'm putting it in there. The point of this was so we're not traveling all over the place.
Well, sure.
I can't trust Charles with anything. Shawnee it's in Kansas.
Oh, whoa, look at that.
July 13th in Kansas.
We got a lot of July ones. Take it out. Take it out. Sorry. Throw it.
Sorry, Shawnee.
By the way, you wrote that down. I didn't. All right. Baldwin Tri. Close.
Yes. This one is a wild card that we put in here because we had so much fun. Chicago Triathlon.
Pulling it. And then we got the Carlisle Lake, which we ditched this year.
Yep.
You were on the schedule, maybe. And then we got the last one, which someone who just did it said, it sucked.
Yeah, it's really hard.
It's really hard.
When we were swimming laps at the Y, we were talking to the lane next to us, and they do triathlons. And we asked them, they said the Innsbruck Tri was very, very hard.
Very hard, but Innsbruck is close.
It is.
So
it is close.
Going in the thing.
So
I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to let you draw two, and I'll draw one because I came up with Lake Havasu.
All right.
And we agreed on the St. Peters.
All right.
Come on, do us right here. Oh, Lake what?
Lake Springfield.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one, dude.
All right, let's look up when the Lake Springfield Tri is.
All right.
Because we didn't even check
right
if
there.
these coincide with ones that we already. July 26th.
July 26th.
That should work.
That should work.
Yep. All right, Lake Springfield Tri. And Lake Springfield's pretty cool. Is it an actual lake?
Yeah, it's at the actual lake. That's the only reason why I was all for it.
St. Louis Triathlon, Creve Coeur. Boom! I'm so glad we got that one.
Check the date.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where the one I want is. Where's
no,
Chicago?
You know,
where's Chicago Tri? I want to.
You know what? Maybe we'll add these things on, dude. We have enough traveling going on, and we're not even going to do half the shit we talked about on here. June 29th.
Perfect. That's a month in between. Tri season is in effect. What are you doing?
Shaking them up.
I knew exactly where it was.
You're trying to cheat over there.
Come on, we've gotten two good ones here. Don't put Carlisle Lake or Innsbruck on there. Those are the two I don't want. I'm just going to first one I touch. Where are they at? Oh.
It's Carlisle Lake.
God.
Yeah.
Did you see the other one I dropped? It was Innsbruck.
It was Innsbruck.
It was Innsbruck.
So
let's see when Carlisle Lake is.
It's going to be August again, I think. Carlisle Lake Triathlon. That is September 21st. It's going to be chilly. I love it. Wetsuits might be on the menu, boys.
Ooh. So we got a June, July, and September.
Yep. And then we have a May.
And we have a May.
Yep.
And we have a March.
Yep.
So that gives us April off.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right.
We may want to do one in August.
Yep.
Go ahead and put the August one out there as a maybe. As a maybe.
It's the Chicago Tri.
You know it is. You might as well get her out.
I mean,
as the maybe. We'll see how we feel after doing 4.
Yeah. The thing is like the Chicago doesn't feel like a trip to me, so like that's why I was okay with having it in here. Just because my parents' vacation house is right there, my sister's there.
Yep.
But if we are to potentially do that, I think it's going to be up for discussion. We're not doing what we did last year,
No.
and I think we make it a guys' trip.
Agreed.
Yes, where it's me, you, and Alex.
Okay. No camera crew?
No. Just so I mean, we can bring the wives and stuff if we want to, but I just think it would be fun
Yes.
the boys to get out of town for a weekend because your
I
wife will be
agree.
driving at that point. I would think, right?
Yeah, one vehicle, perfect.
Yeah, and no bikes falling off the fucking back of the thing.
No.
No getting there the day that we have to pick up our stuff, and then like the next super early morning, and then we stay there an extra night. No, we all go stay at my parents' vacation house and go swimming the next day.
Sounds perfect. You talked me into it.
It sounds like it's. I want to do it now.
Go ahead and pull it out.
Are we gonna do the Olympic?
We can discuss that later. Go ahead and pull it out. Go ahead and pull it out.
Charles is just talking me into more and more shit. The thing is, I gotta put this.
Is there an October or November try for us to do?
So I was looking at those, and they do have like indoor tries. But I think this is going to be our first like try season.
Well, it's the year of the try next year, baby.
It is the year try. So okay, so we have 5, potentially 6. That's good enough for now.
Not great, but good enough.
It's good enough. Right. It's good enough. This is coming from 2 guys who have fucking slacked big time.
Oh, I got him to take on more than what I thought. I'm loving this.
Well, just the Chicago try was fucking awesome. It was. There was a lot of things I didn't like about it, but that was more our own doing.
Yes.
It was me destroying a bike. It was
that made it a cluster. It did too.
It was getting done with the race, having to get back to the hotel as soon as possible to check out, even though we did a late checkout. Like there was mistakes that were made.
Logistical mistakes.
Yeah, and even like so I think this next one, if we do the Chicago try, we go up there, we check out when we go to the race, we put all the shit in the car, and then we just drive to my parents' vacation house. It's an hour away.
I mean, I think we just drive in that morning from your parents' vacation house.
That with traffic, it would be.
Oh, really?
It would be. Okay. I would be. But
the thing is, we're going to get up there a day early too. Like we'll get up there Friday super early, and spend the whole day up there. Park at the hotel, stay at that Hilton, and just put our stuff in the car, like you said, that morning. And that way we can just leave when we want to leave that day because it's valet parked. Yeah,
but I mean, we technically could stay at my parents' vacation house, but like with driving into Chicago from there, it can take 40 minutes or it can take 3 hours, depending on traffic.
Yeah.
And with that start time, I wouldn't want a chance. But also, this is a hypothetical because I'm not for sure sold on it, but I kind of am. All right. So. Just because I'm getting excited about thinking about it because it was such an awesome experience. And I want to do it on my new bike.
I want to crush those bitches on my new bike.
Yeah.
All those Quantinaroos just zooming by me.
No, there were people there doing it on like Walmart mountain bikes too, though.
They weren't zooming by me though.
They certainly were not. We were zooming by them.
Yes. On my Walmart bike.
Yeah,
there's the list, Bob.
Well, maybe.
So
Chicago try, maybe.
Lake Havasu.
Yep.
Is our first try.
Yep.
St. Peter's is our second try.
Yep.
And then we're going all in on the St. Louis try.
Yep.
Lake Springfield.
Chicago
try. Lake Carlisle.
And you know what I do like about it? We didn't have like 3 in St. Peter's.
Yes, because that could have happened. We could have got Newtown, Creve Coeur, and Kirkwood. You know.
Yeah. Like
this is a good mix.
It is. And I think the Springfield one will be a lot of fun. I've honestly not even looked at that one before.
You know what I'm going to eat after that race?
Darcy's Pint.
You fucking know it.
I like how we're already back to...
God, I mean, a horseshoe right away.
So for those that don't know, horseshoes are... I didn't know what it was. And I'm from St. Louis area. And one of my roommates was from Springfield, Illinois. He borrowed my car for something to go home. Because it was like, from Edwardsville, it was like 50 minutes.
Yep.
Because he didn't have a car. He borrowed my car and he got back and there was like half a horseshoe Like, cause like he came back and like I needed to go somewhere and like he just, or we had class together and he rode with me and there was like a takeout container. I'm like, dude, that smells so good. What is that? It's like, it's a horseshoe. I'm like, what on earth is a horseshoe? And
For those of you that don't know, he's about to explain it.
It is a piece of Texas toast. It is a burger
Or chicken.
I prefer just the classics.
Yep.
But and then it's got a mountain of fries on top of it, and then cheese sauce drizzled all over the whole thing.
Just boom.
Darcy's Pint, and they originated in Springfield supposedly.
Yep.
And Darcy's Pint is like the horseshoe place.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Sergeant Pepper's in Edwardsville. There's one in Springfield as well that is on par, especially their white, like kind of spicy cheese. It's on par, but Darcy's Pint is another level.
Yeah. When I first went up there for a wedding in college for a shortstop, everybody's like, where are you cutting out to go? I'm like, I got to try this place that I've seen on the Food Network like 5 times.
Yeah, I've seen Man vs. Food. He goes there. And like, that's where like corn dogs came from too. They called them cozy dogs in Springfield.
I literally went and got a half of a regular one because I had to try the regular one.
The pony shoe?
I got the pony shoe, the original pony shoe, and then I got the spicy chicken, and I took the other half back to the
There's
wedding.
Philly cheesesteak ones too. Yeah. There's a bunch of different options. There's also breakfast horseshoes at Sergeant Pepper's, and that is
no bueno.
When I lived in Edwardsville, it was an every Saturday or Sunday morning thing. We went to Sergeant Pepper's, and I just fucked up breakfast horseshoes.
Oh yeah.
And I've never gotten a pony shoe. I always go full horseshoe.
Ooh.
They're enormous.
We're talking about 4,000 calories
easily.
Just good old Midwestern fatness right there.
Oh yeah. It's
I'd probably get a pony shoe now because I don't think I could finish a full shoe.
Oh, I'd power through.
No, I couldn't.
I would just straight power through.
Because
that's been my thing the whole time. Is like I don't like leftovers, so like I will just like, oh, well, that's not enough to save, or I don't want to save that, so I'm just gonna eat the whole thing.
See, and I've been fixing that about me to where I'm like, oh, there's only like 8 bites left. That's not enough to save. Wait, no, that can be a snack tomorrow. Like I'm finally starting to see that. I didn't do that today, but I paid for it because my stomach has been killing me.
Yeah, right before we started, Charles's stomach was rumbling and grumbling. You could hear it so loud in the microphones.
Bad. I'm telling you, I've eaten once today. I don't think I'm gonna eat the rest of the day. I had that beef stick, but I mean, man, I'm pretty pumped that we pulled those out, except for this one.
Why?
Carlisle Lake, dirty lake.
I mean, it's.
You know what though? I was nervous because of the hills, but with these bikes we got now. Bring it on, Carlisle Lake. Bring it on.
I don't think, from what I saw, that the hill course is very crazy.
Pull it up.
Let's look at it.
It is.
I doubt they're gonna have the new map. Some bike and run course map. It's probably gonna say coming. Okay, here I'm gonna share the screen here so we can all look together.
Oh, you're so sweet.
All right, so this is that's the sprint run. This is here. I haven't restarted this computer in like months.
That's a sprint
bike.
So the Olympic run's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's right along the dam, which is very neat.
It's gonna be so hot though on that dam. That sun just beats down on you. But go ahead down to the 4th.
It's gonna be in September though, so it won't be terrible. Okay, there's quite a few climbs in here.
And there's some decent climbs there, like straight up climbs.
Yeah, but it's more rolling than anything. But also, like, if you look, it's only between a little over 500 and 440.
Yeah, those aren't as big as what I thought they were.
And it's only 24.8.
It's all right.
Man, that's going to be tough.
We did it easy yesterday. What?
But we also didn't swim 1,500 meters.
In a lake.
Yeah, in a lake.
But you know what? Our lake times were faster than our pool times. That's crazy.
They were.
That is crazy.
They were. All right. So
and that's a pretty flat run too, which means I'm going to catch you.
With the way that you've been riding the bike, you might.
I don't plan on being behind you when we get to the runs next year. Like I want to catch you during the bike. Yeah. That's my goal. I don't think it's going to happen because when you put it on the bike. But
yeah,
because I can't catch. I'm not gonna catch you in a swim. Like this dude passed me today, breaststroking, and I'm freestyling.
Twice.
Like, yeah, fuck off. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, bye. And you passed me once when you were doing freestyle, and then the people next to us were kicking off same time, and I just gargled a bunch of water, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
I noticed
thanks,
that
everybody.
that turnaround was weird. I noticed that.
Yeah, that was.
I tried to like go underneath you. Did you
Yeah,
notice
well,
that?
oh, that was like the next lap,
Okay.
because that lap, like, I had to stop and start breaststroking because I
That
completely
guy next to us, he flip turns like I don't.
he flip turns like a fucking dolphin. Okay,
Yeah, like his half his body comes out of the water and he splashes down so hard, and like I just like, dude, you don't need to flip turn like that.
like it was an aggressive, and we're talking like a 65-year-old man. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, you're gonna throw your back out on that flip turn.
It's
like,
just weird. Like it's not how you're supposed to flip turn. He's basically doing it like this. Like
yeah,
you're supposed to ball up and flip. I don't know. Whatever.
it was
He's in
terrible.
way better shape than we are.
Yeah,
Yeah, way better shape.
they were racing 100 meters. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah. I actually like I sprinted like a 100 when I first I sprinted a 50.
Yeah,
Stuff.
yeah, those arms weren't coming out of the water like they usually do, Bob.
No, I need to work on my form a little bit more.
Our triforms have to get in better shape. Yeah.
One thing I noticed when I was swimming behind you, all of your momentum is going back and forth like this, as opposed to going forward.
What? Oh,
like you roll a lot. Like when you go over to breathe.
Well, yeah, because like it's open water breathing. Like I was watching on it, like you're supposed to like take your head out of the water a little bit more so you don't get the waves.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when we were doing open water swimming, I was like going up like this and looking forward so I could see where I was going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
You're just more efficient at swimming.
I did. I just like it was just something that I wanted to tell you when we were at there, but I forgot. But I think it would help if you focus more on like staying.
Yeah.
Like it seems like a lot of your momentum like dies and then you do that. I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure mine does too. My form sucks.
I mean, I suck at swimming, so I'll
you
take
suck at swimming. You can put down distance, and that's impressive. That's more than 90% of people.
Yeah, but it's slow distance.
Whatever.
It's like a speed walker in a triathlon.
Like us. Like us. Yeah. That's what we do, Bob.
No,
because like I've been trying to force myself out to like running, and I just don't, dude. I just don't.
I'm so pumped about what we picked. This is all different stuff. Like none of this, except for this one, would be all new. And we didn't get stuck with.
When I do think if we're gonna do the Chicago try again, we do the Olympic. I do.
Oh yeah,
I do. It's just gonna be so tough.
I mean, the water was so cold.
Oh, quit being a big old puss. It's not that cold.
God,
get a wetsuit then.
I'm getting one.
Yeah. Well, if we're doing the Carlisle Lake, we're gonna probably need them.
Yeah. Well, and we may need them for Lake Havasu that early too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're very right. One thing that is cool about this is like I'm a very big like research person, especially when it comes to buying things.
I'm just a wing it kind of guy.
It's so fun to research like stuff
until you see the price tag on
it.
Like
because this is very much priced for middle-aged, well-off people.
Yeah.
Just like motorcycles, which is another hobby of mine, which I barely ride anymore, which I probably should sell. But
yeah.
But it's priced for 40-year-old Harley dads, like 45-year-old Harley dads, or 50 or boomers with Harleys. Everything is outrageously expensive, much like all triathlon shit. All fitness stuff is crazy expensive. My New Balance shoes were like $200.
Wetsuits?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna buy a cheap one, just like our Amazon tri-suits that were $70, which I love.
I do too.
I do. I mean, once we get down to a reasonable weight, we're getting 2 guys 1 scale ones. Like, that's it for sure.
Lake Havasu, where we'll have 2 guys 1 scale. Don't worry, I'm taking care of that. Like we're gonna have all of our gear.
Okay.
We're gonna have all of our gear. We're gonna show up with 2 guys 1 scale backpacks, hats, shirts. Like, yeah.
And we'll be opening up a 2 guys 1 scale shop then shortly after.
Yeah. Once we take home all the hardware.
Yeah. Finishing second to last.
All the fat guy hardware.
Yeah.
Like, if they put you in weight classes instead of age groups, we'd be doing good, Bob.
They do have fat guy triathlons. They're called Clydesdales.
Fuck.
Yeah, there is it's not fat. It's just like you have to weigh a certain amount, and I think it's 250, which sucks because I'm under it now.
I can still do it.
There's you could place like in the Clydesdale or whatever, but the thing is, by the time we're doing tries again, we're not going to be above 250. We better fucking not be above 250.
Well, I'm not doing this many tries next year.
Well, then stop eating butter chicken, bro.
Okay, emos.
I know, emos and donuts. I'm saying we both are fucking up.
We are.
We're both fucking up.
We are.
But this is getting me pumped again because
This
like
right here, yeah.
we have nothing to train for besides runs, which I wasn't excited for because I fucking hate running. I was talking about it today. Like I was talking to someone at work and I was just like when's your next run? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I think the Winterfest, but I probably have something because I keep myself way too busy. I'm just like, I just don't look forward to runs. I don't. Now they are fun when I'm done, but just like that. I want to get to the point where I can run a 5K in a half hour. And that is like my ultimate goal for running. And if I can do that, I'm fine forever.
I want to get back down to 18 minutes.
In a 5K? Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That was practice, bub. That was practice in high school.
That's crazy. Hold on just a sec. Sorry for that noise in the background that entire time. I didn't mute the other microphone. It's laying on the ground over there.
Oh well.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, my goal right now is to get a 10K in under an hour. Obviously, that is my goal by March, is to have a 10K in under an hour after I swim, after I bike, because I truly think we can do at least 18 miles an hour on the bike whenever it comes to the try in March. I think we can be there.
I mean, on a flat surface, I think we could do
it. Check out Lake Havasu. There's a reason why I like it. There's a reason why you're going to love it. The one thing that
is it only Olympic distance?
It's where they had the college tri championships this year. I think they have it every year there. So we're going to have a bunch of badasses doing it too.
Oh, so we're going to look like dummies again.
Well, they start at a different time than us, which is good.
Interactive bike map. All right, I will share my screen again. I don't know what it's doing. It's like animating right now. Okay. Olympic bike. Okay. Hills. That's huge. It's 1132%, dude. That's huge.
I love it.
You're like the Carlisle Lake. That's huge.
I love it.
That's huge.
Look at all that downhill time, though, Bob.
Look at this part, though.
I'm not looking at that part.
This goes from distance 4.62. And I'm pretty sure you do 2 loops of this okay, so basically almost 4 miles of going from essentially 400 something to 699 feet.
705.
705.
Right? And then
down. And I do think you do it twice.
No.
Boy. Here, let's play it again. Does it do it twice?
It's only 21 miles, the bike is.
Well, we're basically doing a mile uphill. Oh.
See?
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Boom.
Ooh. That's a lot of elevation, dude.
That's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun, but it's going to be
hard.
Real tough.
Oh, yeah. The first try of the year is going to be an ass kicker.
So that means we really got to stop slacking.
Swift, come save us.
Yeah, we really got to stop slacking. Because I've been doing the Apple Watch fitness programs again where it like maps out a fitness routine for you, but I'm getting rid of HIIT because I hate it.
Yep.
And I'm going to put in biking, like spin biking. Also, I was talking to my he's technically he's my boss. He has done multiple Ironmans. He's an ultra marathon runner. He is saying we really got to look into rucking.
Like where you put backpacks on?
Well, it's like you get a vest so you don't hurt yourself.
Okay.
And like he swears by it. But he also agreed to come on.
Nice.
He runs a nonprofit as well. That's all about like running. He doesn't really do triathlons anymore, but I talk to him about it every week. And like I asked him if he wanted to come on. He tentatively said yes. I said, don't feel obligated anyway, but shout out Casey. He's awesome dude.
What's up, Casey?
Yeah, he's done like the Chicago Try. He's done.
Okay.
He said if you're gonna do a 70.3, there's this one in Michigan you got to do, but they don't do it anymore. There is an awesome looking 73 in Michigan, by the way. That is definitely not a this year thing. Maybe not even a next year thing. We'll see if we make it through this year without legitimately dying.
It might not be a 2024 thing, but is it a 2025 thing?
No, this is 2025.
You know what? I think there might be a little spot right here between these two for Muncie.
No, there's not. We'll see how those first two go, but no, I'm just throwing it out there. No, even though in our second episode ever, you're like, we're doing a half Ironman. I'm like, I'm never doing a half Ironman. Now I'm like, working my way up to it.
You actually said no to an Olympic in our first. You're like, hell no. Sprints, yeah. You're like,
Yeah. Okay. Well, not eventually, sure. But you were like, let's do it this year. I truly don't think I will ever want to do a full Ironman.
No.
I really don't think so. But that might change once we do a 70.3, because we will eventually do one if we continue doing this and stop doing what we've been doing in the last 2 months.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to do what we've been doing the last 2 months once we get there with a little bit of more exercise. Like you can eat like that once you get that weight and you're maintaining. But I don't feel like I'm going to want to eat like that. And like part of me doesn't want to give up that eating habit. You know what I mean? Like
that's how we got
eating a Whopper sounds gross to me right now. But
I had a Whopper over the weekend.
There's a part of me that says Whoppers are good.
It was good. It was really good. Their fries were awful though.
Always.
Yeah, the Burger King fries are not good.
That's why you always go down your ring.
Yeah, you can tell I've been fucking up. But my calories have been good. Like they've been right around 2,000, even though it's like 19 something a day. But anyways,
my energy level's so down. So I think
one thing I want to focus on is having more guests on.
Yes.
There's a bunch of people we talked about having on. I do think we need to bring them. I'm not going to throw out any names besides Casey. Sorry, I put you on the spot there, but I did. Sorry, Bob. I know he listens too. He commented when we were talking about Jimmy John's sandwiches, how it shits out the back. He said that was really funny.
It's the truth.
It does.
That's why I don't eat Jimmy John's.
I'm telling you, dude, get it cut in half. Game changer.
No,
there's an option for cut in half. And then it feels like you eat 2 sandwiches.
Why should it even be an option whenever it's the fix for shitting out the back? Like they should just do it.
Just try it.
No.
Try it.
Like my jaw hurts whenever I eat Jimmy John's because I got to chew that bread so much.
I love their bread, dude. You can have the bread like scooped out too. I love Jimmy John's. Man, I am so hungry right now.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Why?
Because you're talking about Jimmy John's and not Joya's right now.
Joya's is the best. Joya's is the fucking best. And you've never had it. It's the best. It's the best.
Okay. I will have Joya's when I hit 200 pounds.
Okay. So when is that going to be? The end of the year?
I wish.
Yeah.
Probably right before the try. Lake Havasu. I want to be at 200.
It's not going to be a healthy sandwich, just so you know. The way I get it.
I don't care.
It's hot salami, roast beef, Provel cheese.
He's hungry.
Yeah.
He's lettuce, so excited.
Onions, pickles, mayo. The best.
The best?
The best.
Okay.
The one thing, the hot salami, like, it's one of those foods, like, when you eat a gyro and you burp and it's like you're farting out of your mouth. It's like that.
Oh, yay. Yum. Give me one.
No, not that. Like, it just smells like hot salami when you burp.
Well, I will tell you next year when we do this, we are not eating like shit the night before. We're going to eat healthy. But after the Chicago try, I'm taking a bueno beef.
Okay. I had Al's beef in Chicago last time, which I'm sure is similar.
Yeah.
It was good. I got it dipped where they dipped the whole sandwich in the...
Oh, you got to get it dipped.
Dude, it was... I'm
It's game
weird.
changer.
I'm weird about my hands, though, dude. I was losing my mind because I didn't have a bathroom for me to wash my hands. For those that don't know, I'm very weird about stuff being on my hands. I wash my hands like a lot.
He's weird about his
I am
hands.
very weird. Like when there's stuff on my hands, if you see me eat, I'll use like 5,000 napkins.
So you don't have to get them dipped. I get a cup of it, and then I
Dip
just
it yourself.
dip it as I eat.
Yeah.
So
But I got it dipped, which it was delicious.
it is, but it's sloppy.
But my hands, dude, I was literally like my skin was crawling, and I got an Uber to a place to wash my hands. I'm sure there's a deeper meaning to all that, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, I can't.
Well, I'm going to Chicago November 10th weekend for my wife's birthday. So that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to have to try.
Don't we have something going on November 10th? Or is that me and Steph? I think that's me and Steffi.
Yeah, it's probably you and Steph.
When is this Winterfest? Because you should come out, dude.
Well, we'll see.
November 23rd.
November 23rd.
Oh, yeah, it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving.
And I will be in Evansville for a Friendsgiving.
Yeah, because we're going up to Michigan for Thanksgiving. That is going to be a test for us. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's not a test for me anymore. I don't enjoy those foods anymore. Like my body, like the last 2 or 3 Thanksgivings, like my mom makes the greatest stuffing in the world, and everybody's like, oh, it's just stuffing. Like she makes extra platter. Like my mom spends like 7 hours making stuffing because everybody wants a full tray of stuffing to take home.
Does she do like what kind? Isn't there like oyster stuffing and then there's something else?
So I think her base is the Pepperidge Farm stuffing, but she like uses all the broth from the turkey that they bake in the oven, and she puts a lot of other stuff in it. It's like my chili. There's nothing else like it.
Last year for Thanksgiving, I made pork belly burnt ends.
Do you use soy sauce?
No.
Ooh.
Hot honey.
They
were so fucking good.
I don't know if you've had my wife's adobo. She uses pork belly for adobo, and it's a soy base, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Man, I'm too hungry, dude.
I know. Can I have to give you another beef stick?
No, because I still gotta eat fish tacos. All right, so I don't think I got anything else.
Oh, I got something else for you.
What's that?
I'm thinking Canadian.
The Canadian Try. What do you mean?
What date is that? I just want to see what that is. The lake, what? Trimboat?
Montserrat's in Spain.
Yeah, it is Mount Trimboat or something. 5150.
50 Canada. I wish there was these in the fucking US.
5150 try.
Man, I keep hitting the microphone. Montreblant. I can't say that. It is June 21st, so that is off the table.
Next year, it's off the table.
Yeah, I'm down to do it at some point.
I think 5150s are a 2026 thing.
I mean, it's an Olympic distance is what it is.
Yeah, but it's like...
I mean, truly, if we get through all this, we can do a fucking 70.3 in 2026.
Yeah.
That's where my head's at.
Oh, yeah, but I want to do a couple of those, too. I want to do a lot of Ironman events in 2026.
So we can spend an outrageous lot of money. Well, yeah, that dude was...
That
dude at the Y, that Brock dude was Iron Man'd out.
Yes, he was.
So let's look at where other ones are at.
None in America. Come on.
All right, so this is the Iron Man website. They just, because these are like $500.
We need sponsors. We need followers. No. I mean, if we get to where we're really good, this Netherlands one is going to be the one to go to. It's like the championship one or whatever.
5150. Okay.
You got to hit.
All right, so that is in Ecuador, Germany.
Yep, that's the one.
Poland, Canada, Philippines, Belgium, Colombia, Poland, Germany, Italy, Philippines, Argentina. That would be a fun one.
Which one?
Argentina. I don't know if I'd want to swim in that water though. Malaysia. Oh, there's another page. Maybe they added a U.S. one. Maybe it's St. Louis, Netherlands, Philippines, Egypt. That would be fucking awesome. Czech Republic.
Awesome.
That's where my family is like originally from.
So go back to page 1 real quick.
All right.
Because there's one on there that we can make a family trip out of.
I'm Philippines. Yeah, I know. That ain't happening in 2025, dude.
I'm not saying 2025. But yeah, the Knock Heist one in Belgium, check out that one. That one looked real awesome.
I mean, I want to go to Germany.
You swim on that river. It's really cool. And this.
Oh, you know what I like? The run and the bike being super flat.
That's what I saw about it, man. Like, and these people.
Oh, and the water temperature average is 64 degrees, so Charles will have to put on his wetsuit.
Oh, you will too for that.
I'm sure I will, but I'm just saying, like, it's not. I don't know. I'm just so used to swimming in Lake Michigan.
Look at that ride. Like, that's those trek rides through Ireland and stuff we were talking about. You know, like. I mean, we're getting hyped up on this, but biking is getting so much fun for me. Like, yeah, it's awesome. Like those of you out there.
That's the thing. Like, so we have this, and like this is why I'm iffy on the Chicago Tri, because I want to do the Ride the Rivers next year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more bike themed stuff because I'm doing Peddler's Jamboree again because it was a fucking blast, and I hope you can come this time.
Yeah,
but we'll camp. We're gonna camp.
Okay.
And like my friend Brett is most likely gonna fly in again for it.
Okay.
And I I really want to do ride the whole Katy Trail. I know that's not realistic for you right now, but
no.
But I like that's something
like portions really of it at a time we can do over the course of a year.
I'm doing the whole thing, dude.
How many miles is it?
Like 230.
Like if we could do it in 2 days, yeah.
I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm doing that.
18 miles an hour for 15 hours. Boom.
No way, dude. We could do it in like 4, like a long weekend.
Yeah. 3 kids, that doesn't happen.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but like that's something I want to plan around too. Like that's something I really want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that might not be because it actually the ride just happened a few weeks ago. The one that I want to do, but that one's like 5 or 6 days.
I'm about to put the Dual Sport 2 up on the wall, and it's just going to be up there hanging for a while
until Peddler's Jamboree.
Yep, it's just going to be hanging there.
Yeah, because that's Memorial Day weekend, which is kind of a bummer. It's a Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah,
to be honest, as fun as it is, but like, make it another weekend that where I don't have like a bunch of other options. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So I think next week we need to put all these on a calendar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put other stuff that I want to do next year on the calendar because like all the things like Market Mile, Macklin Mile, all that stuff. What if it's going to coincide with any of these?
Yep.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, and that's what we need to do. So we need to get the calendar up next week.
Yeah.
And then
we're still sharing our screen. Whoops.
I got to make sure that it coincides with Disney because
you're going to Disney again.
Yeah.
What?
Next year. I mean, it's going to be a family thing. Like come on, man. You know how much you loved it.
It was fun. Yeah, it was very fun.
You said, "Oh, not for a long time," and now all of a sudden you guys are maybe here in a few years,
maybe 5 at the earliest.
Erroneous.
Well, they are adding a whole new thing on Universal, and it's like it's the Mystery of Magic, which would be pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
But as soon as they add something on the Star Wars, I'm there.
Yep.
Other than that, I can wait forever till I die.
I mean, Star Wars was awesome.
It was great.
I
seen it.
Yeah, but I don't think we seen it all.
Oh, I spent the entire day there in Star Wars.
Yeah, but we didn't see it all still.
How?
Like you need to watch was it Netflix where they went behind the scenes to point out all the detailed features? Like
the smartphone stuff that you knew? I was doing it.
Well, not just that, but like Neil Patrick Harris. And then we're talking about like stuff that was up on the hills and stuff with dates on it and stuff. Like small details
I watched
like
videos
that.
About that afterwards.
And Star Tours, we definitely didn't do every possible conceivable one.
There's a shit.
That's all day right there, Bob.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. I don't know. Like I love Disney. I had so much fun. I would rather go for the price. I would rather go to Europe for a week than spend 4 days in Disney.
Yeah, that's true. I'd rather take a trek trip. in Europe.
I would rather do that 5150 in Belgium.
No Disney family. Sorry.
No. You're gonna
Daddy's
take
going
your
to Belgium.
family. You're taking
Daddy's
your family
going to
Disney, 'cause
Belgium.
I'm not going to Belgium next summer for a triathlon.
Daddy's going to Belgium.
It would be fun though.
Yeah,
it'd be fun. All right, so I'm gonna work on getting a guest for next week as well.
Okay.
One thing I do want to do, we can talk about this off air, but
oh yeah, no, let's let our fans hear.
Well, I want to have people in the fat pad.
Okay.
So we need to get a bigger setup here.
Okay.
Like I want to look at getting like extending it out a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe multicam.
Ooh.
And a place
see
for a
all
third
of our angles.
Yeah, and then a place for a third person to be down here with us.
All right, right here. They can put their head.
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
what I'm saying. Like this is perfect for two, but like for three people, or if we have two guests on.
Yeah.
Like we can have a couple people on, because I think like that's one thing I really want to lean to is having people come in and telling their stories of weight loss or fitness or whatever it may be,
or their struggles,
or their struggles or whatever it is. Yeah,
we talk about our struggles all the time.
And anyone out there that listens or watches, if you're interested, shoot us an email, 2guys1scale@gmail.com.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get your story out there, you want to be heard. Like, this is awesome. Everybody we've brought on so far,
vulnerable
podcast.
being
awesome.
Being vulnerable. Like we just talked about loose skin, and we've talked about all sorts of shit, like having sex and all sorts of things, you know. But
everything has changed.
Yeah, that's what Charles said right before we started.
What?
This podcast is going to be all about how much better having sex is.
That's not what I said. What are you talking about?
It is.
No, it's not.
Okay. You want to cut this out?
No, I was just trying to make it awkward.
Okay. All right.
But yes, it's 10 times better.
Yeah. So I think it's going to do it.
Well,
for season 2 episode. Season 2 is coming to a close, by the way.
Season 2 is
we got a month left to season 2.
Oh, man. 4 more episodes. So I'm super pumped about this. I just want to go get on the bike right now. Like,
yeah,
I am so pumped that we've got these set.
This is a maybe. Chicago Tri is a maybe.
Let me fix this again. We got this set. We've got this set.
Chicago Tri is a maybe. And to be honest,
it's a huge maybe.
It's a huge maybe.
But it's going to see where we are. If our body needs a break because we just did 4 over here and we got 1 here,
or if our life needs a break from triathlons.
Yes, but that's not going to happen.
It might, because you got 3 kids. I have 1 wife, and they like to do things that aren't just revolved around this.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's like a big thing.
I think Peddler's Jamboree needs to just go bye-bye.
That ain't happening.
I know.
That ain't happening. It's so fun, dude. I wish you would have came.
Moonlight Ramble's happening again next year.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to find more biking events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wife is going to do that one next year. I know she is. She's going.
There is Tour to Belleville, which is fun.
Okay.
And there's Tour to Kirkwood.
That's a try.
I think they have a bike one too.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ride the River is something I want to look into next year as well.
Yeah.
It's either 66 miles or 100.
We're not even talking about something else that we're going to do next year too.
What's that?
It's sitting in your garage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One time, bub.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we need to do a river race.
Yes.
The one that we were going to do, the Merrimack.
Yeah.
Ramble or whatever it was called.
That one and the one that starts at the winery. Yeah, the one at Grafton. That's July 4th. So July 4th, we don't have anything on that. It's around July 4th. So perfect.
Yeah, it's around there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are 2 more things. We're going to have shit every weekend again.
I ain't mad.
Again.
I ain't mad.
All right, guys. I think that is going to do it, though.
Are we done?
I think so.
Are we done?
I think we're
done.
No,
seriously, though, like us, share. And if you do want something, you have something to say.
Or any questions.
Come on board. We'd love to host anybody. I mean, this is a great way to get stuff off your chest and to help you lose weight. Then come up here and talk.
Even though we're not losing weight as of late.
We have lost it, though.
We have lost a lot.
And I don't want to find it again, so I got to get back on it.
Yeah, combined, I mean, we've lost over 150 pounds easily. Which is,
Heyo.
And it's, we started the podcast in March, and we were both in like the 290s. No, you were in the 300s, and I had just gotten in the 290s. I was like 299 or 8 or something.
Yep. By the end of the year, I'm gonna be under 238. I want to be under 230.
Yeah. And we didn't even talk about our October goals. Like
I'm 8 pounds away, and I was like 6.
I'm 7. I don't think it's happening.
It's going to happen.
We got
manifested. Bub.
We got 10 days.
Manifest.
All right. Well, you know what? I did manifest something today at work. Spoke it into existence, and it happened.
Yeah.
So
What was that?
I don't need to talk about it on here.
No, tell me more.
It was just a
more.
project I've been trying to get done.
Tell me more.
Yeah. We don't need to go into that. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Like, rate, comment, subscribe. Shoot us an email. Tell us how stupid we are. Whatever it is. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We will see you next week. Bye-bye.